I don't need like to get it poppin', but these bitches in my business come me out to choosing violence. If you see me out in public, you don't know me, keep it silent. In the metro, might be screaming, but outside I keep it quiet. Lord, I'll stay on me.
What's up, guys? It's your girl Key back at it again with another freaking banger, y'all, man. Let's get it, man. Let's go. So today is New Year's Day. Woo! Clap it up, clap it up, clap it up. We are now officially entering the year of 2026. First thing I want to say is thank you, Jesus, because a lot of people weren't able to make it to this year. And I'm just blessed that God allowed me to live at the age of 23. He's allowed me to see another day. He's just so full of grace and mercy. It's awesome. God is good. You know, it's good to be around. It's good to be alive. I'm glad that all my family is alive and I'm able to still spend time with them. This year, I have a lot of goals in mind. I do have goals that I want to achieve. But I think this year, I will be focusing on the path. I want to let God lead me. I feel like a lot of us say we're going to let God lead us, but we really don't. You know, like, we just be like, yeah, I'm going to let God lead me. And then we start doing our own plans and stuff like that. So I'm guilty. I'm one of those people before, you know, I say I want to let God lead me. And I have before. But then our human instincts just be like, okay, this is the goal I want for myself. And I don't think nothing's wrong with setting a goal for yourself. If you believe it, you'll receive it. He'll provide it for you. But only if, you know, God thinks it's a good fit for you. But usually a lot of people may say, new year, new me. I'm not going to say new year, new me. I feel like I am the same person. I don't feel like I'm going to be any different. The only thing I will say is I want to continue to be in my isolation season. Like, I want this season to be just an isolation season with God for real. And I want him to just allow me to see a clearer path. Because a lot of times I get blinded by the things around me. And sometimes I get excited and I talk about my goals and plans. That's a lot of things I did in 2025. I talked about my goals and plans to the wrong motherfucking people. Excuse my language. I think that was my biggest mistake, is just running my mouth too much. You know, sometimes I can get overly excited and be like, man, this is what I got planned for myself. This is the goals, you know. But a lot of people don't know is when you open your mouth like that to other people, you just never know their true intentions. And the enemy is always listening. You know what I'm saying? They always listening. The enemy will get in the way through that person and block my plans and goals. This year, I'm going to just keep my mouth closed. Don't say my plans. I just want to do it, accomplish it, and pop out. Not to show off. No, I don't want to do that. I want to do that because I want to reward myself. I want to show myself what I am capable of doing. I want to show myself what I am truly capable of. I feel like I am capable of so much more. I feel like I am bright. I am intelligent. I feel like I can accomplish things beyond my imagination. I feel like if I keep the consistency that I am doing, not only in this, but in everything that I have a goal that I want to do. One goal that I want to accomplish is just to keep my mouth shut and don't get overexcited and tell people about your plans and goals. Even if you can, you know what I'm saying? Unless you feel like God leads you to talk to that person. But that's something I'm definitely looking forward to for sure. I feel like this year, 2026, is getting crazy. I just feel like one of the things I want to also mention is that we all got to get right with God. Like, all of us. I don't know everybody's relationship with God. I know for myself, speaking for myself, I need to get right with God too. I just felt like, you know, we're human, and a lot of times I fell into sin. Who doesn't fall into sin? Nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect at all. He knew we would sin. That's why he died on the cross for us. But if you're having trouble with just that one certain sin, that's just like, you know what I'm saying? And don't look at me as this perfect person that just talks about God. No, I am far from perfect. I'm gonna let y'all know that. Like, I am far from perfect. I like to tell people I just like God because how graceful and how merciful he is, and how much grace he has with us, and how merciful he is with us. He's just not like humans. And I think that's what amazes me so much about God. He's not like humans. You know, humans will look at you and they will judge you and they will, You know what I'm saying? They'll do all these things. And God is just like, I'm still here. Like, I knew you was going to fall into that sin, but guess what? I'm still here. I'm not going anywhere. I'm excited, y'all. I'm excited about this year. I have a big goal in mind, and I pray to accomplish it. There's actually plenty more goals I just don't want to talk about on YouTube. But every time I accomplish a goal, this is what I promise my audience. Every time I accomplish a goal, I will then tell y'all when I get to the goal, so that way you'd be like, man, she been working on that. You know what I'm saying? 2025 led to a lot of depression, a lot of self-doubt. I want to say one of the biggest things in the year of 2025 that kind of hindered me and held me back from my blessings is just, you know, I'm gonna be real, like, back then, I used to care what other people think. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me give you an example. Like, if somebody say something negative to me, you know, back then, I'd be like, nah, I'm gonna prove them. You know what I'm saying? I used to try to prove to people. That was my mind, bro. I used to try to prove to people what the fuck I'm capable of. And I have to realize, bro, like, this year, like, the end of 2025 leading to 26 showed me, like, I don't have to prove to no fucking body what I'm doing. I don't have to validate to nobody what I'm doing. I know my worth. I know what I can do. I know what I'm capable of. And I would say at the end of this year of 2025, God took me back to my old self. Because I felt like, honestly, when I was in college, I just felt like I wasn't really myself. I'm going to just keep it real. I didn't feel like myself in college at all. And what I mean by that is just certain things I did because I was around other people. It wasn't my character. You feel me? And you can't take nothing back. So I don't take anything for granted. Matter of fact, I feel like this year is more so of a lesson. Everything happened for a reason. And I just know now leading into the year of 2026 is just going to show me, like, what to watch out for. You know what I'm saying? The type of people to stay away from. Stay away from negative people. If somebody always talking down on your dream, it's either they envy you or they just being a fucking hater. And people don't have to necessarily talk down on your dream and say it like this. They can just show about, you know what I'm saying? You can read energy, bro. And I always been like a super heavy energy reader. I think a lot of last year, people thought I was just like, I was kind of reserved, but I really wasn't. I was very aware. I knew everything. I played like I didn't know shit, but I know everything. I listened to details and pretend. I used to play dumb. There's a lot of stuff that I heard, but, you know, I don't want to talk about that. I'm just going to continue to stay on a positive path. And I'm just so glad, y'all, that God has removed me out of situations that was holding me back from my blessings. Like, it was holding me back. Like, spiritual bounds. I'm just glad God released me from things that was holding me back from my blessing and from me accomplishing things. Like this YouTube right now, bro, I'm going to just be real. If God allowed certain people to stay in my life, bro, I feel like I would have never been consistent like I am now. I feel like Jesus did the right thing by putting me on the right path and just trying to focus and just putting me in an isolation season. And honestly, bro, I think that's the best thing to do. Just be in your isolation season. Focus on you and grind. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of times, I think one of the biggest things we struggle with, you know, together, when I say together, I mean us humans, we struggle with, like, you know, you got, what kind of sins we got? We got gluttony, a spirit of gluttony, 7 deadly sins. Y'all, if you know the seven deadly sins in the Bible, sloth, laziness, procrastination, you know what I'm saying? That falls in the same category. I know some people, I got some friends that I talk to Jesus about that are struggling with lust. You know, I've struggled with lust before. But we got to learn, including myself. Every time I talk to y'all about God, I'm going to say including myself, because I'll be sitting here being a hypocrite, telling y'all not to do something and not admitting the things I've done as well. So I just want to say, like, I'm not a perfect Christian, y'all. I'm not. I make mistakes. I fall, and we all fall short of the glory of God. I'm excited about the year 2026. I pray over everybody. I pray over my enemies. I pray over anybody that got any hate towards me. I pray over people that I haven't talked to in decades. I pray for people I barely talk to. I pray for my dogs, my mom. I pray that everybody is able to have a successful year. In my eyes, I want everybody to eat. I understand in this lifetime, everybody can't come up with you if they don't have the same mindset. If you are consistent, you know what I'm saying, you got that drive, make sure you surround yourself with people with that drive, because that's only going to just motivate you more, and it's only going to push you more. I don't know about y'all, but I'm ready for this year of 2026. I pray that God just protect me from the enemy, protect me from spirit of death or anything. I pray not only that he protect me, but he protect my family. And I pray for you guys watching this video that he protects you. And I pray that you become very successful. If you're watching my video right now, I pray you become very successful and flourish and prove to yourself what you're capable of doing. I learned that, like, hard work without faith is dead. And when God said that in the Bible, bro, he really meant it. Like, you gotta have faith. There's times I lost my faith, you know, doing this YouTube stuff. But I remember that everybody at the top worked for it. Some people work for it. Some people got to where they are in life, them successful people, is because they seen a vision when nobody else seen it. Bro, you're not going to have people that going to like your shit all the time. You're not going to like your stuff all the time. But here's what I can tell you. If you put God first and you have faith and you believe in your own vision and you stay consistent, the reward at the end is going to be a lifetime. If God sees you working, he's going to help you. Like, he's going to help you. Like, if he see you being consistent, you actually putting in the work, it's one thing to say it, but it's another to do it. So that would be it, guys. That's my advice. These are the things that I'm ready for. And I want y'all to pray for me too. I'm going to pray for y'all. Y'all pray for me. And let's just run this channel up. If you're a new YouTuber, I'm down to collab. I'm ready for this year, y'all. I have a feeling it's going to be a great year. I have a feeling it's going to be a great year if I just keep my eyes on God. If you don't keep your eyes on God, you just kind of leave him in the distance, that's when things kind of mess up. You know what I'm saying? Not saying you're going to get tempted. Everyone gets tempted by the enemy. But that's just life. If you're watching this video, grind your ass off. Prove to yourself what you're capable of. So when you get to the end, you can say, I work for that shit. Okay? Just remember that. But it's your girl, Key. And make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Road to 300. Let's go, y'all, man. Let's get it. But it's your girl, Key. And we are out. Happy New Year's.
I don't need a light to get it poppin', but these bitches in my business come me out to choosing violence. If you see me out in public, you don't know me, keep it silent. In the metro, might be screaming, but outside I keep